Let's look at the org stats report. We'll click on the reports header, and then the report library list will show, and we'll scroll down to org stats report. Before we view this report though, let's go look at the structure of our organization units. I'm going to go to Administration, Organization Units, and let's just see how our organization structure is set. So we're in Organization Units. I'm looking at the organization tree, and I see I have DECRA with 3 sub-orgs called Horton, Kansas City, and Oxnard. There are 2 other major organizations of DECRA Horton, DECRA Kansas City, Missouri. So if I collapse this, we'll see our 3 main orgs, and then within DECRA, we see the 3 sub-orgs. So now let's go to the reports and look at report library, and then we'll look at the org stats report. Org stats, let's view. So now we're going to look at the stats per org. Pick your date range. I picked year to date and clicked search. So I'm seeing the name of my orgs, total observations, percent safe, percent at risk, unique exposure by observations, safes per observations, at risks per observations, percent observer feedback, percent reviewer feedback, and percent clean sheets. Now you'll notice there's a small arrow next to the DECRA org. And if I just click on it, it's going to show me my sub-orgs and their metrics. So I'm seeing the stats for each of the sub-orgs. And if you tally those up and roll those back up, they're going to add up to what is within the DECRA org statistics. Another thing to point out are the 3 vertical dots. So if I want to sort ascending, sort descending, I can show or hide columns simply by unchecking those columns, and then those columns are hidden. And I can easily bring them back, click on the 3 horizontal dots, and you can re-click those columns and bring them back. There's also some filtering options here that you can filter this grid. Now, you can also drag and drop. If I want to see percent clean sheets closer to the left side, I can drag it, drop it, and now I've got my percent clean sheets over here next to my total observations. The DECRA Horton and DECRA Kansas City, Missouri don't have any statistics. They are organization units in my company. They just don't have any data yet. So once again, I can see my sub-orgs and my main org here. Don't forget your filtering options here. You can filter by organizations, areas, departments, and shifts. Update current filter, or you can rename a filter. You can give your filter a name and save it as a new filter, and then it'll show up in your filtering list here. I have 1 through 3 items in my grid, and they're all listed on one page.